This is English Unlocked. Real life English, spoken slowly and clearly. I'm Natalia. In this episode, we talk about making decisions, not big decisions, not important life choices, just the small decisions people make every day. In real life, people decide things quietly. They don't announce it. They don't explain everything. They use very simple English. You may hear people say, I think I'll. I decided to. I'm not sure yet. These phrases are everywhere. Let's slow down and listen. Imagine someone asks you, what are you doing today? You don't need a clear plan. You can say, I'm not sure yet. I think I'll stay home. I decided to take it easy. These answers sound natural. They sound honest. They sound real. Now listen again. I'm not sure yet. I think I'll stay home. I decided to take it easy. In English, decisions are often soft. People leave space. One of the most common phrases is, I think I'll. I think I'll make dinner. I think I'll rest. I think I'll go for a walk. This phrase is very important. It means you are deciding, but you are not forcing anything. Now listen to another common phrase. I decided to. I decided to stay in. I decided to rest. I decided to wait. This phrase sounds calm, not dramatic, just a simple choice. Now imagine this moment. You had a long day. Someone asks, any plans tonight? You answer, I think I'll stay home. I decided to rest. This is perfect real-life English. Now let's talk about not deciding right away. People often say, I need some time. I'll think about it. I'll decide later. These phrases are very common. I'll think about it. This sentence gives you space. I'll decide later. This sentence removes pressure. Now listen to this longer example. I don't know yet. I'll think about it and decide later. Very natural. Very human. Real English is not about fast answers. It's about feeling comfortable while speaking. Now slow down again. Listen to these phrases. I think I'll. I decided to. I'm not sure yet. I'll think about it. I'll decide later. These phrases help you talk about decisions. Without stress, we stay here and we continue. Now let's talk about changing your decision. In real life, people change their minds all the time, and they talk about it very simply. They say, I changed my mind. This sentence is extremely common. I changed my mind. You don't need to explain why. Another phrase people use, actually. This word is very useful. Actually, I think I'll stay home. Actually, I decided to rest. It shows a small change, not a big one. Now listen again. Actually, I changed my mind. These phrases sound natural and honest. Now imagine this situation. At first, you thought you would go out. Later, you feel tired. You say, I thought I'd go out, but I changed my mind. Actually, I think I'll stay in. This is real-life English. Now let's talk about deciding based on how you feel. People often say, I don't feel like it. I'm not in the mood. These phrases are very common. I don't feel like going out. I'm not in the mood to talk. They talk about feelings, not rules. Now listen to this phrase. I'll see how I feel. This sentence is everywhere. I'll see how I feel. It means the decision is not final. Now imagine this short conversation. Do you want to come later? Maybe. I'll see how I feel. Perfect everyday English. Now let's talk about small decisions during the day. People say, I'll do it later. I'll take a break. I'll finish this first. These are simple choices. I'll take a break. Very common. I'll finish this first. Very natural. Now listen to a longer example. I'm a bit tired. I think I'll take a break and decide later. This sounds calm. No pressure. Now slow down again. Listen to these phrases together. I changed my mind. Actually, I don't feel like it. I'll see how I feel. I'll do it later. These phrases help you speak about decisions in a soft, natural way. Real English gives you space to change your mind. We stay here and we keep going. Now let's talk about decisions that don't need explanations. In real life, people don't always explain why they choose something. Often, they just state the decision. They say, I decided to stay. I decided to wait. I decided to leave early. These sentences are complete. They don't need more. I decided to wait. Very calm. Very normal. People also say, that feels right. This phrase talks about intuition. That feels right. It doesn't sound logical. It sounds human. Now listen to this one. I'm okay with that. This sentence shows acceptance. I'm okay with that. Very useful in everyday conversations. Now imagine this moment. Someone suggests something. You think for a second. You answer. I think I'll pass. I'm okay with staying home. These answers are polite, not strong, not rude. Now let's talk about taking time before deciding. People often say, I need a moment. Give me a second. These phrases slow things down. I need a moment. Very common. Give me a second. Very natural. Now listen again. I need a moment to think. This sentence gives you space. Now imagine this conversation. What do you want to do? Give me a second. I'm thinking. That sounds natural. Now let's talk about accepting other people's decisions. People often say, that's fine. That works for me. These phrases show agreement. That works for me. Very common. That's fine. Very simple. Now listen to this short exchange. I think I'll stay home. That's fine. No tension. No pressure. Now let's slow down again. Listen to these phrases quietly. I decided to wait. That feels right. I'm okay with that. I need a moment. That works for me. These phrases help conversations feel easy. They remove stress. Real English is not about convincing. It's about comfort. And comfort is where confidence grows. We stay here. Now let's talk about decisions that happen naturally. In real life, people don't always decide. Sometimes things just happen. People say, it just happened. It felt natural. These phrases remove effort. It just happened. Very common. Very honest. Now listen to this one. I went with it. This phrase means you accepted the situation. I went with it. It sounds relaxed, not planned. Now imagine this moment. You didn't plan anything, but the day moved you in one direction. You say, I didn't plan it, I just went with it. That sounds very real. Now let's talk about not forcing decisions. People often say, I didn't want to rush. I wanted to take my time. These phrases show care. I wanted to take my time. Very gentle. Now listen. I didn't want to rush into it. This sentence is common in real conversations. Now imagine someone asks, why didn't you decide earlier? You answer, I wanted to take my time. That's enough. Now let's talk about decisions that feel small but matter. People say, I chose what felt right. I did what I could. These phrases are simple. I did what I could. Very human. Another phrase. That was the best choice for me. This sentence centers the speaker. That was the best choice for me. No explanation needed. Now listen to this short example. I wasn't sure at first. I thought about it, and then I did what felt right. This is real-life English. Now let's slow down again. Listen to these phrases quietly. It just happened. I went with it. I wanted to take my time. I did what I could. That felt right. These phrases help you speak about decisions without pressure, without justification. Real English respects uncertainty. It allows space. And when English feels like that, it becomes easier to use. We stay in this calm rhythm. Now let's stay with living with your decisions. In real life, after a decision is made, people usually don't talk about it much. They move on. They say, that's done. That's settled. These phrases are very calm. That's settled. It means the decision feels finished. No more thinking. Another phrase people use, I'm fine with it. This sentence shows peace with the choice. I'm fine with it. Very common. Very natural. Now listen to this phrase. I don't regret it. This sentence sounds quiet and confident. I don't regret it. People often use it without emotion. Just a statement. Now imagine this moment. Someone asks, are you sure about your decision? You answer, yes, I'm fine with it. That's enough. Now let's talk about not overthinking decisions. People often say, I didn't think too much about it. I just did what felt right. These phrases remove pressure. I didn't think too much about it. Very human. Another phrase. I didn't overthink it. Very common in spoken English. Now listen again. I didn't overthink it. This sentence is powerful in its simplicity. Now imagine this conversation. Why did you decide that? I didn't overthink it. It felt right. That sounds natural. Now let's talk about letting decisions be simple. People often say, it's not a big deal. It's just a small thing. These phrases minimize stress. It's not a big deal. Very common. It's just a small thing. Very calming. Now listen to this longer example. I decided to stay home. It's not a big deal. I'm fine with it. This is real-life English. No drama, no explanation, just calm acceptance. Now let's slow down again. Listen to these phrases quietly. That's settled. I'm fine with it. I don't regret it. I didn't overthink it. It's not a big deal. These phrases help you speak with ease after decisions are made. English doesn't need to be dramatic. It can be simple and comfortable. We stay here. Now let's talk about trusting your decisions. In real life, people don't always feel excited about decisions. Sometimes they just feel calm. They say, I trust my choice. This sentence is simple and quiet. I trust my choice. It doesn't sound strong. It sounds steady. Another phrase people use, I'm comfortable with it. This phrase is very common. I'm comfortable with it. It means the decision sits well with you. Now listen to this one. I feel okay about it. Very gentle. Very real. People often use this phrase when everything feels balanced. I feel okay about it. Now imagine this moment. Someone asks, are you happy with your decision? You answer, yes, I feel okay about it. That sounds natural. Now let's talk about letting decisions rest. People don't keep talking about them. They say, I'll leave it at that. I'll let it be. These phrases close the topic. I'll let it be. Very calm. Now listen again. I'll leave it at that. This sentence ends the conversation softly. Now imagine this exchange. Do you want to talk more about it? No, I'll leave it at that. No tension. No stress. Now let's talk about accepting outcomes. People say, it worked out. It turned out fine. These phrases look back gently. It turned out fine. Very common. Another phrase, I'm glad I did it. Not excited, just content. I'm glad I did it. Now listen to this longer example. At first, I wasn't sure, but it worked out. I'm comfortable with my decision. This is real-life English. Now let's slow down again. Listen to these phrases quietly. I trust my choice. I'm comfortable with it. I feel okay about it. I'll let it be. It turned out fine. These phrases help you stay calm after choices are made. English reflects real life, and real life is often quiet. We stay in this calm space. Now let's stay with moving forward after a decision. In real life, once a choice is made, people rarely talk about it again. They focus on what is happening now. They say, let's move on. This phrase is simple. It means the decision is behind you. Let's move on. Very common. Very natural. Another phrase people use, I'm ready to move forward. This sentence sounds calm and steady. I'm ready to move forward. Now listen to this one. I'll see how it goes. This phrase brings attention back to the present. I'll see how it goes. It means you are open, not worried. Now imagine this moment. You made a decision. You don't need to analyze it. You say, I'll see how it goes. That's enough. Now let's talk about living with uncertainty. People often say, we'll find out. Time will tell. These phrases accept the future. Time will tell. very common in real English. Another phrase, let's take it step by step. This phrase slows everything down, step by step. Now listen again. Let's take it step by step. It removes pressure. Now imagine this short conversation. Are you sure this was the right decision? We'll see. Time will tell. This sounds calm and confident. Now let's talk about being okay without answers. People often say, I don't have all the answers, and that's okay. These phrases show maturity. I don't have all the answers. Very honest. Now listen to this full example. I made a decision. I'm comfortable with it. Now I'll just see how it goes. This is real-life English. Quiet, balanced, human. Now slow down again. Listen to these phrases quietly. Let's move on. I'm ready to move forward. I'll see how it goes. Time will tell. Step by step. These phrases help English feel like life. Not rushed, not perfect. Just moving forward. Now let's stay with accepting where you are after a decision. In real life, people don't always feel sure, and they don't need to. They say, this is where I am right now. This sentence is very calm. This is where I am right now. It doesn't judge. It doesn't explain. Another phrase people use, for now, this works. Very simple. Very realistic. For now, this works. It means, this choice is enough for this moment. Now listen to this one. I'm okay with where things are. This sentence shows peace. I'm okay with where things are. Now imagine this moment. Nothing feels perfect, but nothing feels wrong. You say, I'm okay with where things are right now. That sounds natural. Now let's talk about letting life unfold. People often say, I'll see what happens. I'll take it as it comes. These phrases are very common. I'll take it as it comes. This sentence means acceptance. Now listen again. I'll see what happens. It sounds open, not worried. Now imagine this short exchange. What's next? I'm not sure. I'll see what happens. That is real English. Now let's slow down one more time. Listen to these phrases quietly. This is where I am right now. For now, this works. I'm okay with where things are. I'll take it as it comes. I'll see what happens. These phrases are not about decisions anymore. They are about being at peace with them. And that's where this topic naturally rests. If you want, next we can close this episode gently with a short final segment, one time only, or start a new episode with a new topic in the same format. You've been listening without rushing, without needing answers right away. This is how English becomes familiar, when it stays with you quietly, when it moves at your pace. You heard simple phrases, real decisions, soft choices people make every day. Not perfect, not final, just human. English doesn't need certainty. It doesn't need strong opinions. It fits moments like these, when things are still open, when plans are simple, when decisions feel light. You can come back to this kind of listening whenever you need calm, whenever you want English to feel normal again. You can also explore more episodes on the English Unlocked channel and keep learning English together with the podcast. This is English Unlocked. Real life English, spoken slowly and clearly. I'm Natalia. Thank you for listening.